Peatlands are the superheroes of ecosystems, purifying water, sometimes mitigating flooding and providing a home for rare species. They are a type of wetlands that trap huge amounts of carbon, helping to cool the climate on a global scale. Currently covering 3% of land, peatlands store twice as much carbon as all forests put together. But peatlands are at risk due to warming temperatures, deforestation, conversions, drainage and fires for agriculture, and infrastructure development, all of which threaten to turn them from carbon sinks to carbon sources. Indonesia is home to 36% of all tropical peatlands, more than any other country. Here too, peatlands have been degraded, leading to peat fires that spew toxic smoke all over the country, choking out millions of people in Indonesia and beyond.
When you drain the peat, it supports agriculture in the short term. But drained peatlands are extremely vulnerable to fires. Repeated fires dry out the land, making future fires more likely and harder to put out. They also reduce biodiversity and slowly rob the land on its ability to support crops, making it more difficult for farmers to making a living.
After deadly fires in 2015 that devastated many parts of the country, Indonesia has embarked on the largest peatland rewetting and restoration intervention in the world. In 2018, to address peatland degradation, the government of Indonesia and the International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, launched a global environment facility-supported project called Sustainable Management of Peatland Ecosystems in Indonesia. The project promotes the sustainable management of peatlands and helps secure carbon stocks and conserve biodiversity, while improving the living standards of local communities. Through SMPEI, the National Strategy on Peatlands 2020 to 2049 was adopted in 2020. It offers an ambitious blueprint on how this can be done effectively, coupled with new sub-regulations and technical guidelines. Peatlands also need to be urgently mapped and monitored. Peatland mapping and monitoring tells us where the peat is and what condition it is in. SMPEI supports the national mapping of peatlands using peatland hydrological units and the development of a state-of-the-art national monitoring system that combines remote sensing imagery and on-the-ground data collection. It serves as an early warning system against peatland degradation and fires. Canal blocking, raising groundwater levels by damming canals, restores peat soil moisture and is key for effective fire prevention and peatland restoration. But the story of the conservation of peatlands is ultimately a story of the millions of people who rely on them for their livelihoods. The project works to improve community welfare through the provision of pumps and clean water. It supports sustainable, fire-free, and lucrative livelihoods. Communities are given fire extinguishers and trained in fire prevention strategies.
Harapan masyarakat bahwa lahan kami adalah rawan kebakaran karena memang kondisinya selalu kekeringan. Hamparan yang cukup luas di Sungai Rapit ini yang selalu langganan kebakaran. Dengan adanya program pemerintah seperti ini, kami berharap tidak lagi ada berita Sungai Rapit kebakaran lahan maupun hutan, tapi yang ke depan warga masyarakat Rapit akan lebih sejahtera dengan terjaminnya kondisi lahan.
This is an example of how IFAD's collaboration with national partners and local communities can deliver tangible environmental benefits and lay the foundation for community-led sustainable development.